What's going on, y'all? I'm back with another video on this lovely day. But today I just want to talk about loss and opportunity. So I recently had an experience where my friendship was tested and it ended. And on top of that, my relationship, um, I was stressed out about that. So my last video I talked about me finally having the courage to establish boundaries for myself as well as my relationships with other people. And the first two people in which I've established the boundaries with were a friend that I had and my partner. It still feels weird saying had a friend versus have a friend. Strange. But yeah, so I established boundaries and expressed my values, I established boundaries, defined my values. I tried making compromises and negotiations, and nothing went the way I planned. But things are actually going pretty well right now. I'm just allowing myself to experience me, and one of the most hurtful and challenging and beautiful things that you can possibly do is being yourself, just allowing yourself to be you. It's a beautiful thing because you're living life from a higher vibration. You are aligned with soul, the soul that you are, not the soul that you have. You are in alignment with the soul that you are. Your highest vibration, you're operating from that when you are being authentic with you. What's challenging and hurtful about it is that the people in your life, people, places, and things that were dear to you, they may you may find yourself at a crossroad with these things, and it's not a crossroads that you bring about; it's crossroads that they bring about. What are they willing? Like, it's just it's just hurtful, man. It's just hurtful to actually want to be yourself with the idea that everything's going to be the same, and it's not. People will come and go. People will come and go. Situations will come and go. Opportunities will come and go. And it's just so hurtful, man. It's hurtful. But throughout my process, I've learned that loss is just opportunity in disguise. And I came to that realization by having a a positive mindset and mentality. I can choose to invest my time and energy into negativity, or I can choose to invest my time and energy into positivity. So I chose positivity. And whether you call it placebo, faking it or not, whatever you want to call it, I'm just doing me. I'm being me. I'm doing what works for me, not what works for you. And I'm actually proud of myself for even having the courage to do that, because there was a point in time where I wouldn't have done that. I would have just ran with whatever somebody told me to do. Whatever was popping in style or highly favored, I would have done it just for the sake of feeling that sense of community within the people that I love and cherish. But I'm just learning to value me more than anybody else now, and it may seem selfish, and it is, but shit, it is what it is. I mean, this life, this existence that I have, the life that I'm experiencing, it is driven by soul and self. So for me to, and in my opinion, for me to have an existence that I'm content with, I have to be content with self first. Have to. That doesn't mean that by me tending to myself first that no one else matters, but at the same time, though, if all things ceased to be, there would still be a me. So it's paramount that I make peace with myself. I learn to love myself and value myself and cherish myself. I learn to accept myself, forgive myself, appreciate myself. It's imperative that imperative that I do those things. So I'm just doing it, and And me standing up for myself, it's definitely it's rubbed some people the wrong way, and it's going to continue to rub some people the wrong way. Not doing it to be a dick, but at the same time, I'm going to be a dick because I have to stand up for me, and it's just something that I'm just not allowing myself to feel any sort of guilt in doing that anymore because it's exhausting and tiring, and what I really want now is just to be simple. Just want to be. And the thing that I'm going to be doing differently now, I'm not going to ask somebody to give that to me. I'm just going to give it to myself. But I'm going to do it as respectfully as possible. I'm going to be me without putting the energy out there that no one else matters. Because I love and cherish all, and that's something that I definitely love for that to be felt from me by other people. But I'm returning back to myself now. So from that situation that I had, through that just through the season of loss, I'm just coming to understand that I was so invested in these people and these things that I wasn't allowing myself to see all the opportunity that surrounds me on a daily basis. Infinite, boundless, eternal opportunities, man. I've just been overlooking them because I'm so caught up in these people and these things, these places. But I'm definitely allowing myself to see more now, and I just see opportunity and possibilities everywhere, man. Like with this friend in particular, our friendship came to an end on her. It was her call, but I was respectful about the situation. I let her know that I feel like you operate from a place of hurt and not your heart. But if that's really what you want to do, then even though I may not like it, I'm going to respect it because I respect you. I want you to stay in my life because I really value you as a person. You're a very beautiful person, and we speak the same language. And I'm just so comfortable in expressing myself more with that person in particular than my partner because with these people, they're not around me 24/7. So I'm not experiencing judgment with these people. Whereas with my partner, I was. And it's understandable because I know I've done my fair share of judging too. So I'm not going to make it seem as if my partner's the villain. I received what I put out. Simple as that. But this friend, I told him that I value you a lot, and it definitely hurts that this is what it comes down to. But I respect you in your decision. I will continue to love and support you. It's going to be from a distance though. But I let her know that I won't beg. I'm not going to beg anything or anyone to stay within my life anymore. I'm not going to do it. No matter how badly I may want these things, these people to be here with me, as I'm stepping into another chapter of my life, as I'm taking strides to grow in the direction that I want to grow and go in. I was expecting these things to be there because I really value them a lot. But things will come, things will go. It's understandable. It's the name of the game. But I definitely let her know that I'm not going to beg. I'm not going to beg for you to stay. If that's what you want to do, I can respect that. I still love you. I love you. I support you, and just keep doing your thing. I know you have some things going on your end. You got your fair share of things to deal with as well. But I want to see you much loving and healing and positive energy, and hope that you continue to take strides in the direction that you want to go in. And I know you're going to win in life. I said all these things. So if it's going to end, then why not make it a beautiful ending? Instead of us, going out our way to pick each other apart, I tell you that I love you and care for you and value you. So I'm going to show you that, if this is the closing of our relationship, I'm going to close it out beautifully on my end. However you take it, or however you go about handling it, that's on you. But I'm going to do all I can in my power to ensure that, I'm not blinded by the beauty in this situation. So that was that. And recently, this person reached out again too. And I'm not gonna lie, it felt pretty good. Like, it felt good as hell having that person reach out, but I didn't respond. But I didn't respond because I'm setting boundaries for myself, for real. So I'm not gonna allow myself to be a part of whatever that thing was again. Now, that doesn't mean that I don't care for you. I love you, I do. But I value my space and peace so much now that I'm not going to force doors that close on me open. I'm not going to force anything open. And that's actually one of the insights that I've had throughout this experience recently. So, number one, for every loss that you encounter, you will encounter opportunities equivalent to that as well. So I'm a lover of anime, and one of my top 3 anime series is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So I love Brotherhood way better than the OG. But hey, I ain't about to try to start nothing. But anyway, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Full Metal Alchemist, just Full Metal Alchemist as a franchise in general, the law of equivalent exchange. So we know that as, the law of compensation. What you give is what you receive, But that can also tie into rhythm as well. Rhythm kind of like a pendulum. Yeah, actually, that's good. That's a good analogy. It's like a pendulum. So a pendulum swings back and forth. So the force of a swing in one direction is going to be the same force in the other direction. It's going to, and I'm parked on the side of the road, so you guys, see like a lot of cars passing by, hear a lot of noise. I'm just parked on the side of the road because I just felt like pulling over and talking. But it's rhythmic. So 2 steps to the left, 2 steps to the right, 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the right. So, so I'm learning that. So I'm not forcing any closed doors open anymore. I have so much opportunity and possibility surrounding me that by me trying to focus on prying this door back open, I'm missing out on all the goodness that's going on in front of me. By looking behind me, I'm missing out on what's in front of me. And she texted me twice. So she texted me yesterday. Didn't respond. I just deleted the message. The number is actually out of my contacts because, like I said, I'm not going to beg for a relationship. And I felt like this friendship was different because it was like this person was like everything to me. So we called ourselves brother and sister, but it's like, have you ever met a person that no matter how much you try to define them, they just transcend that label that you guys put laced on each other. So when I first met her, there was this familiar energy for real, man. It was very beautiful person. I didn't see her face fully for the first time, and she didn't see my eyes. It's just the eyes, though. Eyes are, the eyes are the soul's mirror, the soul being us. So that feeling of familiarity just came about me, and she said the same thing to her. She said the same thing in terms of me too. She just said that I just feel so familiar. She actually asked me, did she know me? And I was like, I don't think so. No. This is us first meeting each other. We know each other on the soul level. And she's definitely someone, I know she's definitely someone who I'm contracted with. And that contract that we have is lost to me. Now, for her, I don't know what that contract is going to be. For me, the contract is a contract of loss. So, and by that friendship, relationship coming to an end, I'm learning through that process. I'm learning just how valuable loss is. On one side, it's hurtful, it's painful, but on the other side, it's so sweet because one thing was removed, and it was replaced with something greater. So, Got a job. Got a new job position that I'm going to be starting next week. I'm clapping for myself. Let's go. So, literally manifested this job. So, me and this person, we started this friendship going about. She was actually one of the first persons that I told. I told my partner, told my partner, I told this friend, I told another friend, and then I told another friend. Proud for me. She was proud for me. Everyone that I told, they were proud of me. I didn't tell too many people. I just told them. Haven't even told my mom yet. That's just how I'm treating it, like something sacred, for real. And so she was definitely supportive. This friend was definitely supportive throughout the whole process. But then whatever happened on the 28th happened, and now I'm just really seeing how much more opportunities are at hand, or I'm just seeing how much opportunities are at hand now. Endless possibilities, endless opportunity, infinite opportunity and potential and possibilities. I'm just seeing that now, and I'm acting on it now. So even though that's going, it hurts, it's painful. It is what it is. It's all good. I'm gonna allow myself to fill that space in with something greater. And that was literally just an insight that I had, for real, man. Just, like, loss is just the universe and soul's way of letting opportunity soar swiftly to you. That's my acronym for loss. And, I've constantly affirmed that, and I'm still doing it now. I'm constantly and continuously affirming that throughout this season of loss that I'm experiencing. And whether that loss be pertaining to a friendship, my partner, the stepping away from like a family member, stepping away from a certain place, whatever it is, each loss allows me to return back to myself. So that's just something that I would love for you guys to take away. I know that we are all one. So I am you, you are me. So therefore, if you're me and I'm in this season of loss, then there's a lot of you guys out there who are experiencing the same thing in this season of your life, as well. But I want you guys to know that loss is really just opportunity in disguise, man. And loss is just the universal soul's way of letting opportunity soar swiftly to you. Plain and simple, man. I'm telling you, man. Like, just me having that mentality is like just helped me so much throughout this whole season. Through the hurt, through the pain, through the tears, just really through the anxiousness as well too, man. Just like wondering, like, damn, like, what's gonna happen, man? Like, if I go all in, what's gonna happen? Like, if I decide to, like, pump the brakes, like, I pump the brakes and just make the decision to go all in and just be, like, what's going to stand, what's going to go. And that's definitely a scary thing, man, because I have so many people that I love and care about, so many places, so many places that mean a lot to me. So many things I value, but I've been placing more value on those things than the value of myself. I've been neglecting me by investing so much of my time and my energy and my emotions, my feelings to all these other things, and I haven't been feeding myself fully, man. Like, I've been feeding all these other things, and it's just to the point now I'm just ready to return, man. I'm returning to me. I'm returning, man, and it's scary. It's scary, but it's beautiful. And just authenticity is one of the most challenging yet beautiful things ever, man. Like, to be authentic, you're living at a soul level, man. That's like soul level living. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing for real. And that's the beautiful part of it. The challenging and the painful part is that, your circles may become smaller. They will grow in a way. You will outgrow certain things, and certain things will outgrow you. And I know in me being authentically me, it's gonna rub some people the wrong way. Me and my partner already had a conversation about that the same day that I decided to have a conversation about boundaries and values and what I'm willing to compromise pertaining to that friendship. And I told my wife that I'm ready. I'm ready to step more into my spirituality. I'm just ready to be me. And what I was doing, I was begging for acceptance from these people and these places and these things without even like acknowledging the most important acceptance of them all is my acceptance of myself. It doesn't matter if anything or anyone else approves of my life and this existence that I'm experiencing. It's all about me. If all things cease to be, there will still be a me. Therefore, and that being said, it's important that I make peace with myself. It's important that I learn to love, forgive, accept, and cherish me. Because if all things cease to be, there will still be a me. I'm still here. Places can go, all the people can go, the cars can go, the money can go, the clothes can go. I'm still here. This essence is still here, so make friends with that, make peace with it, learn to love it, acknowledge it, accept it, forgive whatever that is that's going on, forgive yourself, and keep moving, man. So I'm just scary. It's really scary, man. I'm just thinking about what can be lost, but every loss has a gain. They're inseparable. Everything it's inseparable, man. It's two sides of the same coin. And what really determines whether or not it's a loss is just my mentality towards it. It's all about perception. I can perceive this thing as a loss. I can perceive it as an opportunity. So I'm choosing opportunity. But these opportunities hurt for real, man. And me chasing my passions and my joys and my desires, I'm also bringing about that pain along with it too. Just another insight, man. Just another insight. Where there's pain, where there's pleasure, there's pain. Your pains will always follow your pleasures, man. But it's worth it, man. That comes with the territory, man. It's all a part of the game. So it is what it is, man. I'm just allowing myself to be me. And it's definitely a process. But it's scary. But I'm loving it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm loving it, man. Because now that I put that out there, now the people that I communicated these values and these boundaries with, they get it. They get it. For real. I've already expressed what I want to do with my wife. And I can't say whether or not she's cool with it. But I put it out there and I'm showing her that, look, like, even though you may not agree with any of this stuff that I have coming up, what I plan to do, I just got to show you, man. That's it. I want to tell you that it's going to be this, it's going to be that. You're not going to believe anything I say. All I can do is show and prove. That's it. And but I'm not going to make it. To where I'm overwhelming myself and trying to prove something to other people anymore. I feel like I've done that too much. I just got to learn to allow myself some space, some grace, and just not take things too seriously because it's not resonating with a particular person. I don't even have to prove it to me. All I have to do is just be. I like that. There's nothing more for me to prove to me. I just have to be. I'm gonna close the video off with that. Till next time. See you later. Peace.